Okay. Or rather, it's going to continue. Let's talk about abortion. Trigger laws on abortion have passed, or rather, have been activated in numerous states. But these states had already basically banned abortion, or like medical professionals have already had left the states. Tennessee, Texas, and Idaho are joining eight other states, as millions of women will lose access to abortion in certain cases. Doctors will be punished for performing the procedure. You guys know what my perspective is on the matter. I've talked about it. I've talked about it so many times. Speaking of which, fun little part here, but there was an anti-choice leader that was arrested for the solicitation of a minor. That's a fun little story about the hypocrisy of Luke Bowen, who was speaking at the Texas Youth Summit. Yeah, my man is going to jail. They also, Texas Right to Life literally fucking tried to delete him, even though he's one of their leaders. But, you know, what else is new? Of course, these guys are probably anti-abortion because that means more babies that they can abuse and creep on. Okay, so there's that part of it. Bro, I binged the Sandman because you recommended it. Love it, thanks. I've never watched Sandman. Stop sending me the fucking same Tory TikTok. I'm going to kill myself in a video game if one more person sends me the same Tory TikTok that we all saw a million times over. I'm just going to kill myself in a video game, okay? If you send it to me one more fucking time. Oh my God. I've had probably 10,000 different chatters bring up the same fucking video. We get it, dude. It was funny, okay? It was funny at first. Okay. Chat room executive producers need to do a meeting so they can coordinate their shit. Okay. Pecker Protector, Sohabe, thank you for the 5 get the subs. And Ball, thank you for the 5 get the subs. Guys. For the record, when I yell at like a chatter's link, that doesn't mean it's your opportunity to also link another also equally shitty link. Okay? I know you immediately jumped the gun and you're like, oh, he said links. He used the operative word. He activated. That's my MK Ultra trigger. Like, it's time to fucking link you whatever the fuck I got. All right. So, trigger laws were kicked in. However, obviously, this is turning out to be the Roe v. Wade election. Okay. It's one of the most consequential things that the Republican Party has done. And of course, as a consequence of that, they're going to receive short-term negative consequences. Okay. And that's part of the, I mean, there's been a lot of backlash, and Democrats are performing way better. They were slated to get fucking cumstered in the Senate. Part of the reason why they're performing better is because, like, their Senate seat, the people that they're running are kind of shitty. You got J.D. Vance and Blake Masters, the Peter Thiel Blood Boys, okay, who are not great candidates. And then you have Dr. Oz, who is really, really fucking bad. So that has like greatly reoriented the Senate race because those guys won their fucking primaries, but it doesn't seem like they might win their actual races, and the actual general race in the Senate. So that has Herschel Walker is another one too. God damn it, I forgot. Dr. Oz won the Republican primary. Okay. Yeah, there's just a lot of really bad candidates that the Republicans have put forward, partially because like they're in a weird holding pattern with Donald Trump. Donald Trump is willing to advocate for whoever the fuck in the Republican Party, as long as they're like, yeah, this guy says Donald Trump is good, or this guy says the election was stolen. Donald Trump will say, yeah, I'm allowing you to win your race. But that's like increasingly making the Republican Party put forward like really bad candidates. You could be pro Donald Trump and be a good candidate for the general, but these guys are not. Okay? One of the other reasons, though, on top of their on top of the fact that they are devoid of charisma, and I'm going to talk about Blake Masters here, and this ties back to abortion. Does anyone have that Blake Masters fucking Star Wars video? I need to show this to you. It's so fucking bad. Hold on. Find it. No linkers. Wait, what happened? Did we like ban links or something? That's so funny. I love that, like, the one when I do need a link, chat's like universally, chat's like, no, fuck you. Here, I found it.
Around.
No, people got scared. No, when I asked for a specific link, you should send me the specific link. Okay, it's fine. I found it.
Most people support common sense.
Karma Hassan, dude, I am going to karma my dick in your mouth, okay? Shut the fuck up, Karma Hassan. I'm literally looking for a particular link. It is entirely different than you sending me some random fucking dumb meme that you saw on Facebook 8 years ago that you think it'll make me laugh when I'm in the middle of fucking doing commentary.
Regulation around abortion. But Mark Kelly votes for the most extreme abortion laws in the world. We're talking no limits up until birth. Think about how crazy that is. That's more extreme than Western Europe. It's way more extreme than what Arizonans want. Look, I support a ban on very late term and partial birth abortion.
Bro, homie is backpedaling and dialing it back to the nth degree, okay?
And most Americans agree with that. That would just put us on par with other civilized nations. Mark Kelly, the only countries that support his no limits extreme abortion policies are China and North Korea. I'm Blake Masters, and I approve this message. TIE fighter incoming.
He is so uncharismatic, dude. It's fucking bananas. I mean, look, we needed school shooter representation in Congress, and we're getting it, okay? But here, there's some fucking spicy tea for Blake Masters. Arizona Republican Senate nominee Blake Masters' campaign website recently deleted his extreme stances on abortion in place for more moderate stances. Masters is trailing Senator Mark Kelly in Arizona in polling and faces a significant fundraising disadvantage.
In polling showing Republican Senate nominee Blake Masters trailing the Democratic senator there, Mark Kelly. Masters is trying to soften his views on the issue of abortion rights. In a new ad released yesterday, Masters accused Kelly of lying about his stance on reproductive rights and claimed Democrats were trying to cover for their extreme positions, if you can follow that. Soon after, Masters' campaign website underwent a complete makeover, but not before screenshots were captured by NBC News. Gone now are proclamations about Masters being, quote, 100% pro-life, stripping funding for research that uses embryonic cells, and support for a law that classifies abortion as murder. All gone from the site now.
Huh. That's crazy. Why'd they do that? Oh, shit, bro. Why'd they do that? That's crazy. What's up with that? Blake, why, Blake? Why the backtrack, Blake? I thought you were honest. I thought you were a decent man, Blake. The fuck's that about, Blake? Oh, no. It seems like you're fucking psychotic. Your fucking absolutely psychotic takes. Your unhinged takes. Are costing you the fucking election. That's crazy. Oh, by the way, this is why you don't associate with Aussies. Vance has seemed to shift as JD Vance is under a similar fucking situation. Okay? Vance has seemed to shift positions from earlier this year when he told the political podcast What's Left that he would like abortion to be illegal nationally. I love the Peter Thiel-backed edgy leftists who are just like Republicans, but use like Marxist terminology, sometimes incorrectly, of course, are making other Peter Thiel politicians lose their fucking elections. It's so awesome. It's so sick. And if you don't know who Amy Teresi or whatever the fuck this dumbass's name is, then that's great. Okay? Please, don't even look into it. You do not need to learn anything about this person. They are completely irrelevant. You have to be completely brain broken by being on Twitter, or completely brain broken by, the podcast left and podcast leftist drama to know who the fuck these weirdos are. Just know that they are basically, there is a tiny, very marginal, very insignificant group of extremely online people. Still, like, they started off their media careers, or lack thereof, really, saying that they are leftists, and then basically started using Marxist terminology to say the Republican Party is the true party of the proletariat. It's basically like Discord drama within my Discord, which unironically has more active members than they have fans, if we're being real. So, like, I shit on my own Discord drama all the time, even though, like, my Discord is larger than these fucking weirdos and their fan bases. They're just really, really active on the internet, so they can make it seem as though they are much larger or have more, more way to move the needle. Adult Catholic converts using their newfound theology as their shield to be turf freaks and homophobes. That's a great way to put it, Michael. But yeah, if Amy Teresi indirectly cost GOP the Senate, it would be fucking awesome.
Red Scare.
Blake Masters, the guy who united Thiel World and Red Scare too.
Anna is half of the up-and-coming podcast Red Scare, which has everyone talking.
Everyone.
Not everyone. I'm exaggerating slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's, I just got introduced to you by a colleague of mine, Blake Masters, who's Peter Thiel's co-author.
Everyone, which means like all the fucking weird, horny dudes who watch Red Scare, and all the gay dudes that watch Red Scare that fucking are unironically probably fans of mine as well, but like that, you know, that they're great and a wonderful voice for the left or something. I despise them. I fucking hate them so much. I would talk more about them if they were relevant, but they're not, luckily, so it doesn't really matter. But just, I fucking can't stand those motherfuckers. Holy shit.
I've been addicted to your podcast, not quite understanding why. Anna is half of...
I thought Red Scare was supposed to be communist. Yeah, and then they decided it's better to claim they're communist, but also be like, they're like Black Hammer, okay? They're Black Hammer, but for, they're basically just like Black Hammer in the way that Black Hammer operates, but for, neurodivergent, unfiltered tobacco smokers that live in Brooklyn, but LARP as though they're homesteading. An incredibly specific group of people. Like, my least favorite type of art hoe. I love art hoes across the board, but there is a very specific type of art hoe that fancies themselves to be tradcath, and I cannot fucking stand that art hoe. It's like, come on, you wear new trends, like you wear your ideology like as a new fucking skin or a new trend. Come on, move over. Like, get over the fucking turf tradcath shit and like move on to the next thing, please. Ultimately, if you want to know anything about it, it's Adam Friedland's fault, okay? What did Gorby say? Dasha turned to Christ after everyone hated her Ghislaine movie. Praise be to God in heaven, for only he knows the paths he sets for us in life. Then shouldn't she have turned back when she actually did do well in Succession? Because she was fine in Succession. I thought she was great, as a matter of fact, in Succession. Isn't the Tradcast stuff just a meme? No. Red Scare is patriotic socialism for Oakland femcells? Yes. That's a much better way to talk about it. Succession, like the show, she was on the show, not this one. This one is somehow even worse than the one that was in Succession. Anyway, I just like, who cares? I've talked way too much about these fucking weirdos. Adam is so bad at fucking he turned her Catholic. This is like 30 people total in Brooklyn and Oakland, though. Law so irrelevant. Yeah. The only reason why this sort of stuff has like any kind of staying power is because they're seen as like edgy and interesting and unique by people that are also even bigger nerds than they are, that have cushy media jobs in traditional media. So they keep writing New York Times articles about them. It's like Dime Square. You know what I mean? It's like the same shit. Like, who the fuck cares? Ultimately. But the New York Times loves them and can't, stop writing about them. They're like, these guys are at the cutting edge of culture because they're like leftist but transphobic. Oh, it's so sick. No one has thought about this before. The juxtaposition. It's so disruptive. We love it. New York Times be like, look at these psychotic people whose parents we know. I mean, yeah, that's a Twitter joke, but it is true. Look, our very own Radfem. Why are you mad at them? Man, I don't fucking know. Because they're women, okay? Because they're broads, and I hate them. Is that good? Did you get the answer that you want? Okay? Because broads shouldn't be podcasting, okay? Anyway, Blake Masters, after his this is incomprehensible to people who aren't on layer 15 of the leftism iceberg. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the American people are tired of women, okay? Your woman base is going down. If my woman base is going down because I said Red Scare fucking sucks, then yeah, good. Like, I don't give a fuck. Okay. Blake Masters is so desperate for campaign funds, apparently, that a person close to Masters told CNN that the Republican candidate is designing, coding, and updating the website himself, and that his recent updates of the abortion section reflect his desire to use his policy section as a living document. Here's the screenshots before. Protect babies. Don't let them be killed. I'm 100% pro-life. Strip funding from Planned Parenthood. Remove funding from any research that uses embryonic stem cells or aborted fetal remains. Federal personhood law. Ideally, a constitutional amendment that recognizes that unborn babies are human beings that may not be killed. Super psychotic. I love that. They want to do a constitutional amendment. Support the Pain Capable Unborn Child Protection Act, the Born Alive Abortion Survivors Protection Act, the Save Moms and Babies Act. Vote only for federal judges who understand that Roe and Casey were wrongly decided and that there is no constitutional right to abortion. And now he took out all those crazy ones, huh? Now he's saying like only late-term abortions. That's interesting.
But it was there. In its place now is softer language calling Roe versus Wade a bad decision and pledging support for laws that ban late-term abortions. Recent polling showing Republican Senate nominee Blake Masters trailing the Democratic senator there, Mark Kelly. Masters is trying to soften his views on the issue of abortion rights. In a new ad released yesterday, Masters accused Kelly of lying about his stance on reproductive rights and claimed Democrats were trying to cover for their extreme positions, if you can follow.
Wait, why did you send this to me, bro? My brother, you're 40. Are you 22 years old or are the loans 22 years old? I'm not even being funny. I am 22 in chronological years. No! Dude, that's the funniest thing. Oh my God. This dumbass made a video about being like, I don't want Biden to do student loan debt relief. I'm 22, and everyone's like, no, that's not true. Shut the fuck up. Oh, that's such a funny way to diss this person. Oh, that's so good. All right, let's finish this.
Well, that soon after Masters' campaign website underwent a complete.
Oh, we already saw this. Okay. GOP Super PAC SLF is canceling $8 million in ad buys in the Arizona Senate race. About half of its reservations will raise questions about the GOP's view on Blake Masters. Group is also cutting 2 weeks of ads for Murkowski. They think she's in good shape. The president of this McConnell-allied PAC, on why it's canceling the Arizona ad buys, said, "We want to move additional resources to other offensive opportunities that have become increasingly competitive, as well as an unexpected expense in Ohio." In 2020, Ohio voted 12.5 points more Republican than the country as a whole. Trump won Ohio by 8 points as he lost USA by 4.5 points. The Senate race should be a layup for the GOP, especially in a year like this. That it isn't says something about both J.D. Vance and Tim Ryan. Unexpected expense in Ohio. J.D. Vance appeared with a podcaster who once said feminists need rape. The GOP Senate candidate proposed a denazification plan for purging liberals from the government. Except like that kind of shit pops in Ohio, I think. I'm going to be honest. I think it's like he's not authentically soda enough. That's the real reason why J.D. Vance is sucking. Like, how did Thiel see these just absolute hogs win in the last 6 years and be like, I should run the biggest soy boy liberal-coded losers I possibly can? That's my ticket to power. Like, it should be a layup if they just leaned into it and weren't so soy. Exactly. That's my point. Exactly. He took, like, the biggest Yale and Harvard cucks that may or may not have actually come from, like, working-class, blue-collar, salt-of-the-earth backgrounds who despised being around blue-collar, working-class motherfuckers so much that they escaped to the comfortable bosom of liberalism, okay? That have written books like J.D. Vance about how shitty it was to be living in that hillbilly fucking lifestyle, how fucking despicable those hillbillies are, who got so much positive coverage from liberal media when they were like, when he was like anti-Trump, you know what I mean? You can't just flip the switch and be like, yo, actually, I'm back. You did too much. You did too much metrosexuality for too many fucking years. Your beard is too well kept, okay? You got that liberal lip-tart stink on you, my man, okay? You're not gonna, we aren't all hillbillies. Man, shut the fuck up. I know that. I'm saying he straight up said that and then went to Yale and went to Peter Thiel and worked with him. My man said, you look too good. No, man, I didn't say J.D. Vance looks too good. Are you fucking insane? Also, if you're a hillbilly, fucking be proud, okay? Especially if you're a fucking hillbilly in here, okay? That means you're already your attitude is already in the right place. Your heart is in the right place, and you know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. If you are a mountain boy or a hillbilly and you're in here in this community, then you know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. Your fucking neighbors. Anyway, I think that the pasty you are, the less authentic you seem. Even though Trump paints that shit on, he seems so genuine. Anyway. Nate Silver is both siding Biden debt forgiveness, but who cares? It's fucking Nate Silver. Nate Silver is the guy in your discussion group who did none of the assigned reading but plays devil's advocate to hide the fact that he's an idiot. I think you're missing the point of the dunks, which isn't bad person got PPP, but rather person got loan forgiveness and now says loan forgiveness is bad. I understand the intended message, but you have to have a lot of political knowledge to grok the intended message, and the misintended messages aren't flattering to student loan relief. What do you mean? That dunk is actually really fucking good. What the fuck? That's like, that dunk is so good, Donald Trump would have done it. Okay? That fucking PPP loan dunk is so goddamn tasty. Donald Trump would have fucking done that shit, okay? Don't roast Nate too hard. He might lose more hair. He physically cannot. What you are describing is a physical impossibility. We're going to talk about YouTube being racist in a second, and then Twitch being racist. But before that, I have to watch this fucking guy.
I'm a 22-year-old recent college graduate, and I have student debt that transcends the amount that President Biden wants to forgive. But I don't want his handout. When I went to college, I studied philosophy, and throughout my
Done. Nah. Don't take it. You don't have to apply for it, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. There you go. God, what is wrong? Dude, oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, I swear to God, conservatism ages you. Philosophy also ages you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oldest...
life, I have been studying philosophy with keen interest in political philosophy, even more interest in how our founders in the United States formed this great republic. And
oh no, come on, bro. Come on, dude. Oh my God. Black guy with the 1776 vibes? Jesus Christ. How do you do that? How do you do that?
always wanted to know, using those principles, how can we live better lives?
What principles, motherfucker? They enslaved black people, bro. What the fuck is he saying right now? See, this is why philosophy is bad, okay? It's a bad major. There, I fucking said it. I know there's a lot of philosophy majors in here. Don't be like this guy, okay? Holy shit, dude. Not even once. Not even once. Don't do it. It's too dangerous. Before you know it, you're out here being like, yeah, actually, our founding fathers who enslaved black people had some good fucking ideas. I want to live by those fucking principles.
How can we decide if certain things ought to be avoided and if certain things ought not to be avoided? And when I think about the big forgiveness package just given by the Biden administration, I think about a complete and utter violation of principles that this nation was built upon. My friends, duty is a very important aspect.
Shut up, nerd.
Aspect to society. Without duty, society doesn't actually exist. Society is built upon a sense of duty amongst all of its members to respect the property, the integrity, the character of each other, and then to order their
property. You know, the founders considered a lot of things property.
actions
I'm just saying.
In accordance with that respect. And yet Joe Biden today just advocated the biggest abandonment of duty that we have seen, that this nation has seen since the beginning of the 21st century. Oh yes, there have been big abandonments of duty advocated by different kinds of presidents, but this is the most flagrant. And a president does not believe that our mutual duty to each other as citizens is important, is a president who does not legitimately occupy the Oval Office in a morally legitimate way. I intend to respect my obligations as a loan holder. I intend to respect my fellow man. I intend to adhere.
This is the funniest part about this because, like, dude, the fucking Ayn Rand Institute took on nearly $1 million in PPP loans and was totally fine with that, okay? You're such a fucking idiot that, like, you can't even say yes to the free money. Like, I cannot comprehend someone so permacucked. It's just cuck behavior. This is no different than being like, I want people to watch, I want people to watch as my girlfriend gets fucked. And I watch them, I watch my girlfriend get fucked. That's what it is. Host of Pensive Politics, individualist, constitutional conservative, YouTuber, fledgling philosopher, a spokesperson for Color Us United. Oh, God. Anytime there's like a right-wing think tank, Lee Fong following. Thanks, Lee.
Adhere to the proper foundations of moral conduct. I also
Let me stop cuck shaming. Don't cucks like to be shamed? The fuck do you mean? I'm playing into your king. Shut up.
intend to, in the spirit of our declaration, in the spirit of America's constitutional ethos, recognize my duty where it is and take it where it belongs, not throw it to the wayside.
Okay, this was so boring too. Just like, I mean, that you can't not say something enraging, okay? You're never going to be insightful as a conservative. You have to be enraging. Okay? You're trying to do the conservative thing by being insightful and also be conservative, which is never going to work because like nothing you say is going to be smart or insightful. No way that man is 22 years old. Man, I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, it fucking ages you. People are losing their jobs. People losing their jobs are rapidly landing interviews, multiple job offers, and higher pay. The surprise in a faltering economy. Laid off workers quickly find jobs. When Suki Lan was laid off in early July, she worried it would take months to find a new job. She posted a video about her job loss on LinkedIn 2 days after she was let go. Recruiter messages started flooding her inbox. The LinkedIn app, dude, for the Wall Street Journal. By July, nearly 30% of unemployed workers have been out of work less than 5 weeks, roughly double the percentage experienced long-term joblessness. Economists feared long-term unemployment would be a significant problem for the U.S. as the U.S. recovered from pandemic job losses. Instead, many unemployed workers are finding jobs that suit them within a matter of weeks or even days. That's crazy. Once again, I want to give a quick shout out. To the Chipotle workers. Hasanabi heads rose up at Chipotle in Lansing, Michigan, and won their first ever historic union election. They are now the first ever unionized Chipotle in the country. So much respect to those boys out there. I found out about this last night and celebrated it a little bit. It was cause for celebration. I celebrated it by eating at a non-unionized Chipotle, which I hope one day will be a unionized Chipotle. I hope all Chipotle is unionized. That would be wonderful. Here it is. Computer_Atulia tweeted out, at the first ever shift, at the first ever unionized Chipotle, reading about some nerd. Here he is giving a quote. It would be fine if you could bring up workplace issues and they were addressed, but they're not, says Atulia. Dora Lasky, a 23-year-old crew member and union organizer at the Chipotle in Lansing. They say, ask us for things directly, but if you ask someone directly, they just ignore you. That made it crystal clear that an individual relationship with the employer is unworkable. Thursday's vote was the latest in a string of efforts by workers to organize following the beginning of the coronavirus pandemic in 2020. This is the reporting by Lauren Gurley. I said, congrats. He said, true story. Before there was any union, my coworker saw me reading a book from a leftist publisher. And when I got back from break, he immediately asked me, do you know Hassan? Harper and I started unionizing shortly after that. Fire. I know a lot of you are doing the same thing at Starbucks's. I know some of you have done this at, There's like a genius unionization movement as well, like in Apple stores. I'm proud of all of you. You guys are fucking killing it. You know? Much respect. No, I'm not responsible, motherfucker. These people are responsible. The workers themselves in Lansing are responsible. I'm not responsible at all. It's not on me at all. I'm just a fucking idiot. I'm just a guy who yells into the fucking camera. And a lot of people end up listening. It's up to you and others like you to be able to change your own circumstances. I'm not the person who's responsible in any meaningful capacity, okay? But no, these guys are awesome. Love that. They're great. I canvass for DemSoc local candidates because of you. Hell yeah. Anyway. Shout out to the Maine Med Nurses Union. We just won. Congratulations. But yeah. This union organizer warrior merged in a more perfect vid I shot. Nice. Yeah, no, you guys do that all the time. It's great. All right. So that's good. Congratulations to Chipotle in Lansing. That's awesome. Hopefully more to come. You know, this creates a little bit of hope at a time when there's so much despair. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. More labor news. In the last week, 4,500 Columbus, Ohio teachers reached a deal after a 3-day strike in Columbus, Ohio. You guys saw the state of disrepair in the Columbus, Ohio schools as we covered it yesterday. Chipotle workers won their first ever union. REI workers win their second union. Workers at the iconic Chateau Marmont restaurant won a union with Unite. Starbucks workers have unionized 6 new stores in 5 states. Fucking awesome. Red labor summer. Anyway, the only time I unionize is at the top of the hour ad break when I serve you a top of the hour ad break and then I tell you you can fight back against those ads by subscribing. That's the only thing I'm good for and nothing else. Twitter anarchists are significantly more impactful because they post super hard and put their Substacks under tweets that pop off. So obviously those people I think are doing a much better job of advocating for leftist values, popularizing it and pushing for it in a way that you cannot even comprehend. The only thing I push for is the top of the hour ad break. And then I push for you to subscribe for $5 or free with a Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, where you get 1 free Prime subscription a month. Use it on your favorite streamer, or you can gift a sub as well, or you can get gifted a sub as well. Tamana, thank you for the 10. NJIMS, thank you for the 5. Here's the 1 minute ad break now. I didn't realize how powerful Teamsters and flight attendants were. They claim they have the capacity to shut down the entire economy to create better conditions for transit workers. Yes, of course. Are you kidding me? I mean, yeah, 1,000,000%. Oh my God, Ted Cruz. Trigger warning, Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz is a take on loan forgiveness.
If you are that slacker barista who wasted 7 years in college studying completely useless things, now has loans and can't get a job, Joe Biden just gave you 20 grand. Like, holy cow, 20 grand. That maybe you weren't going to vote in November and suddenly you just got 20 grand. And, if you can, get off the bong for a minute and head down to the voting station or just send in your mail-in ballot that the Democrats have.
Wait, why did he say jobless barista? Is he saying baristas are working for free? What's going on?
Helpfully sent you. It could drive up turnout, particularly among young people.
This stuff is so awesome. Fuck him, dude. Let him cry. Who gives a shit? Fuck those guys. Do you tease anarchists as a way to deflect your sense of intellectual inadequacy? As a legit anarchist, Hassan is right this time. As a way to deflect your sense of intellectual inadequacy, are you saying that like I'm intellectually inadequate to comprehend the anarchy lifestyle? This is giving me. First of all, I'm a dumbass, so you're right. You won that argument. Also, here's an argument that will probably destroy you, and trigger warning for all the anarchists. Ah! It's giving real, you have to have a really high IQ to comprehend Rick and Morty vibes. All right, let's watch the absolute worst production. The producers of the Breitbart Back movie about Hunter Biden apparently dropped a full trailer on Truth Social last night, and it's really something. I can't wait to watch this. This is going to be the greatest fucking hit of all time, baby. A Robert Davi film.
So I'll tell you what's going down.
You know who I am.
They told me you were VIP. Well connected to the government.
What kind of a moron forgets to pick up his laptop at a repair shop? You're a Biden. Act like one. Everything he built, his life, I just ruined it all. I want to know everything that's on that laptop that can ruin my erection. My friends, it's time to party!
Didn't you know?
Wait, what? They are making him look cool. Because his life is cool. If you fucking turn around and try to make a Hunter Biden movie, you're going to end up making him even cooler. What the fuck? No, he didn't say erection. He said election, I think. Yes, we'll watch Gideon's video.
I'm taking control. I'm making an appearance and I gotta go. Cause I get them dancing with their hands up. Yeah, I walk in and they go bananas. I'm a bad guy.
I'm an artist.
And they're cheering my. Tell me how I can help you.
I don't deserve help. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I've been through worse.
You're the smartest man I know. Thanks, Dad. I just wish I could smack some sense into you. I'll never forget Corn Pop. He was a bad dude. No joke. Dad, we were talking about suffering.
I can't seem to find anything but positive stuff on the Bidens.
Who's the point man for the foreign policy in the Obama regime?
Joe Biden. So it looks like you need $1 billion.
So the obvious next question is,
Where's Hunter? I can remember getting paid some money, but I can't remember what for. Well, my dad says we never discuss my businesses, period. Or my cut.
what's happening in there? Joe's in on it.
Dude, that's awesome. Dude, that's awesome. This is sick. Oh, this is the best outcome. The best outcome is that Hunter Biden, they made like a cool movie about Hunter Biden looking cool. I mean, this is such off-brand Adam McKay, by the way. It's giving Adam McKay that does not have any talent whatsoever. But it's still making him look cool as fuck.
You had everything, Hunter.
There's never been a greater fall than Mandalorian to Hunter Biden film. Yeah, I know. It is pretty awesome. Gina Carano's career is so fucking sick.
You threw it all away. You hope the laptop will take down everybody with you.
Get out! China's not our enemy. They're not bad folks. I love my dad, and I just want to make him
This is one of the funniest moments, which is like Gina Carano is supposed to be a Secret Service agent here, but for some weird reason, like she's loving getting smelled by Joe Biden. I don't know why they also accidentally made Joe Biden being like a creepy old fucking weirdo also acceptable, kind of. Like there's so much happening in this, even in this trailer alone. It's just like, is it because Gina Carano doesn't know how to act? Like, why is she into it? Like, I don't understand. Like, did they try to portray that she wasn't into it, but then accidentally Gina Carano was into it? Like, what happened there?
And I just want to make him proud. I am the one who brings in all the deals. I am the one. Good boy.
They literally fucking cast someone that is just not as attractive as Hunter Biden, first of all, which is kind of a big W for Hunter Biden, that he's like better looking than the actor that they cast him as. Okay. But also, can you just watch this on stream? They should let you. It would be more viewers than any theater or streaming service. No, I'm going to steal it. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to steal it.